Let's talk smack.
And welcome to the next episode of Talk Smack with Mac. I'm with my boy Coach Shell back on the podcast. He hit me up the other day and he was like, "Hey man, let's do a pod on Sunday." And I will never turn down a podcast episode, especially with this man here. He's doing some great things for college kids and helping people get a better chance at life, coming from certain situations. And on top of that, this dude could coach his ass off. But Coach Shell, how you doing, brother?
Man, I'm good, man. How you doing, bro?
I cannot complain, man. It's Sunday morning. The Buccaneers playing tonight. We get a rematch against the
Oh,
Saints, so I'm ready to see some ass
man.
whoopings.
Now you a Buccaneers fan. Okay.
Yeah. This is my first time in damn near 2 decades that I've been able to talk shit and have some fun watching them play. So I gotta
Oh,
I gotta talk my shit while I can.
man, I'm a Rams fan, so yeah, it ain't looking too good. We lost to the Dolphins last week, so I'm kind of pissed off at them right now.
The Rams are weird, man. I don't know if they want to
Yeah,
be good or if they want to be bad.
our office is we got a dumb front office, and that trickles down to the field, and that's just we not like the Cowboys, but we got a very
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So, man, you hit me up all the time. You shoot me texts. You send me updates on how you got your players going and updates on them playing in a pro open and playing pickup games and stuff like that. Tell me about your team. Tell me about how they were the first time you got on the pod and the progress that they've made now.
Oh man, it's like night and day. I ain't just saying that because they currently on my roster. People have seen it. In the city. My fellow coaching colleagues, the front office at RPA College. Like man, when you look at pictures from when they first got here to now, their bodies have transformed in a good way. As far as some of these kids didn't even lift weights more than 2 times a week when they was in high school. Now they lift weights 3, 4 days a week with me, on top of doing about an hour and a half in the gym, and then knock out the last 45 minutes in the weight room.
Hmm.
Each kid has gained between 10 and 20 pounds of muscle and weight. So like I had a kid, Chris Brown. He came out here like solid like 149, 150. That boy like 172 right now.
You'd be
So,
surprised how your body adapts and how quickly it adapts when you go from hardly ever lifting weights or not lifting weights at all, and then you just get in there. You don't even really have to change your diet up. As soon as you start touching the weights a little bit, your body is going to be shocked and start changing. But
yeah,
then when you throw a good diet on top of that, it just starts changing drastically, especially if you're an athlete.
yeah, so like I said, even from a basketball standpoint too, all the kids, even the new ones I got that signed on the team a little later, they all have changed their games, because I tell them all the time, man, you have to get out of this post grad prep, so it still kind of feel like AU high school still. No, because we play a full college schedule. Only time we play a prep team is if we go to a tournament, and we're
Mhm.
going to a Thanksgiving weekend as well. But like you have to get up. This is college, so when college ball is like a game of chess. It's fast, but it's slow at the same time, and you have to make the right play that makes sense to you. Because if you play their game, we're gonna lose every time.
Mhm.
And so, but like I said, my kids have really grown and matured a lot on and off the court in these past 4 months since they've been down here with me. And I can't say nothing but praises, and I'm very proud of them. We had the opportunity to scrimmage UNT Dallas, which Josh Howard is the head coach over there.
Okay.
Very dope to meet one of my childhood favorites. Got to coach against him, and so I thought that was dope. I went in there with six, due to little injuries, family reasons, and my boys did good. Can't lie. First half, we punched him in the mouth. He had a full 15-man roster. We had six, and he kind of tried to give us some charity before the game. He said, "Man, coach, I see y'all a little undersized, so I'm only gonna play my bigs for 5 minutes." What?
No, we don't want that. Bring all the smoke.
No, sir. So, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, but I'm not disrespectful. I'm in your house. All right, coach, appreciate that. Cool. I go back to my boys. First half is 26-27. And so second half, we pissed them off. Second half, man, they had a shooter on their team. He couldn't miss. So needless to say, we didn't win the game, but we learned a lot as a whole. That was my first collegiate game coaching, so I learned a lot as a coach, and we learned that we got better as a team that day. I said, man, we got hit in the mouth. Not going to happen again.
Especially going in there 6-on-15, man, that, going into the second half, going into the second half and towards the end of the second half is going to wear down on your guys. If you only got 6, you got one sub.
They're in shape. Like, bro, my kids are like, the shape they in, they could go run track right now and be fine. Like,
I got you. So it was just the height discrepancies that really gave you guys issues.
Like, they was getting all the calls. We in their house.
Yeah. All right. I feel you.
No, man, we was just making small mental mistakes.
Yeah.
Small mental mistakes, that gives the other team momentum. So we made a lot of mental mistakes. I didn't have a counter for some of the stuff that they was doing. I'm man enough to admit that. But now looking back at it, not gonna happen again. Not at all.
That's the beauty of learning, man. You go through there, you learn through failure, you embrace it, you go back, you watch some film, you say, oh shit, okay, we could have did this instead of this. Oh, next time that this happens, we're gonna do this. So that's cool, man. Especially being so early in the season, you guys are still dusting off the rust a little bit and learning, like you said, your damn self as well as the players as well.
Yeah, Josh Howard came to me and said, man, young fella, I don't know what you're doing over there with these boys, but keep doing it, man. Your boys are in shape. I said, man, appreciate that, man. We run a lot. So they a warm-up day with me, the kids will tell you 10 laps.
Hey, let me ask you, 10 laps around the gym?
Yeah.
How far is that? 10 laps around the gym? I don't really know how big your gym is.
Oh, it's a full course, regular size gym.
Okay.
Regulated gym. If I had to guess, 4 laps is a mile, so that's about 3.
Yeah, that's one hell of a warm up.
That's just to get the blood flowing. Then I got a shoot drill. Really, you got 10 spots. You shooting for 10 minutes straight, top of the key.
Oh man. People have no idea how tiring just shooting over and over is. And you're talking about you got them boys running around and shooting too.
Yeah, so they want to start facing the one goal, the other one face the other goal. I start the clock, shoot and run to the next goal. You got all spots, top of the key, wing, corner, 3-ball, right wing, left wing, corner, left side, right side. Then you got mid ranges, elbow, top of the key, elbow right and left, and deep corner each side. So yeah, they 2 minutes each time. You're gonna be dead.
Yeah.
Running really.
Hell yeah. So let me ask you, how do you get your drills? How do you get your whole training regimen? Is that something that you've picked up from other people and kind of adapted as your own over time? Or is it
a little bit of both? Like since I've been down here, man, I've been soaking up a lot of game from like Jason Terry, Coach Rashad at Mansfield Fieldhouse, and Coach Keldrick from Paul Quinn College. And those been like really my 2 go-to guys. As far as like showing me like, different techniques as far as teaching my boys and, even training wise as well, because I train with those guys too. And just seeing how they train like Alexis Jones, WNBA player and NBA and WNBA champion. And like, of course, the coach I learned of coaching down there in Vegas when I was coaching in Cheyenne High School, Coach Fufu, I talk to him every day. Mm-hmm. So he always, hey man, young fella, I know you're doing this, but how about you try this? It might give you a better outcome in a certain situation that you in, being the size that you got down there right now. I'm like, all right, cool. And so, of course, so I know a little bit too. So I throw a little bit of my stuff in there because, the game has changed And, I do adapt to today's game. So I'll put a kid in a certain scenario where I know you're going to get that look in the game, as opposed to just doing standard boring ass, oh, we're going to go to this corner. We're going to double dribble here. We're going to power dribble here, and one quick drive. Nah, that's not how today's game is played.
Mm-hmm.
So I do stress a lot free throws. Free throws is my biggest thing. Whether I'm training you or you're in my practice, you're going to shoot a lot of free throws when you step in the gym with me, because you can't make free throws, you can't play basketball.
Exactly. And
So,
do you have them like do any type of like sprinting before the free throws? They get them tired. They kind of
yeah,
like,
yeah, man. My boys will tell you, man, coach run us a lot. Like like I said, man, they in better shape than most D1 programs. And I'm not knocking them, but I just know my conditioning program.
yeah,
They're
that's good
so,
stuff. Hey,
you
one
know,
thing that I've noticed about you, man, is that you are humble as hell. Just like you said, especially, I think it's really cool because we come from the same area. I live right down the street from Cheyenne High School. My little brother graduated from there. The shit, three of my brothers went to Cheyenne. And for you to be in the position that you're at, you're meeting former NBA players, you're getting advice from them, but yet you still go back to the coach at Cheyenne and you're still getting advice from him and listening to him and making changes to your regiment based on what he's saying and other people or what they're saying. Being humble and being able to take advice and learn from it is one hell of a character trait.
yeah,
And I could definitely see you going places, man. You are succeeding. It's cool as hell because we're from the same neighborhood. And I'm watching you and you're talking about you're meeting the Jet. The Jet is giving you advice on how to coach and how to, do certain things. And that's cool as shit.
yeah, man. I honestly, like I said, man, last pod we did, if you would have told me a year ago, like, I'll be in the position I'm at now, I'd be like, man, you're lying, because like I said, a lot of people don't, especially from Vegas, like they're scared to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Always want, even I left to go to college, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous, but I did it. I'm glad I did it. I learned a lot, while I was there, and it taught me a lot. And I feel coming to Dallas, really opened my eyes up a lot, even more than when I went away to school, because I've grown, as a man. It's helped me see a lot more in the world. And even as a coach, I've grown a lot too as well within the year. Back home, it was just yell, be hard on them, and then have fun with them at the end. Like, nah, man. Coaching at this level, it really shows you patience, consistency, and like you said, being humble. Like I said, my accolades, they speak for themselves. So, I don't have to harp on that, but like I'm not done.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I'm 27, man. Technically, I should be playing on somebody's roster right now.
Yeah.
Rather pour into a kid, whether you college, high school, middle school. I'd rather pour into them right now, and I'd rather see them go farther than I've ever could have gone. Like
Mm-hmm.
I said, I tell kids all the time, I've had a real interest in life. I let I let women and trying to be the man and everything like that, mess up a lot of stuff for me. And I didn't start to get it right a little bit till I started having my kids. And even then, I'm young. I had my kid's son when I was 19.
Mm-hmm.
Even then, I was still messing up and everything like that. I didn't truly start to see what light truly meant to when I came down here, and I can really appreciate, everything that I do have, as far as my children, the family and love and support I have. That truly made me truly grow up. Because like I said, I'm out by myself right now, man. Everybody's back home. And I got a few family friends, out here, but this has truly made me grow up, as a man. And about, business owner now. I got my own skills training brand. Set to go public in the spring.
We're
on
gonna talk
top,
about that in a minute for sure.
but like I said, I took a gamble on that too, man, and it's starting to finally pay off. Because a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that." Man, I really did it, and like I said, man, I'm far from done. So I truly feel, anybody could do it. Because people gonna say all the time, man, "Oh man, that ain't gonna happen." I know my mama gonna watch this, but man, that's bullshit. If you do it, do it, man. Because I tell the kids all the time, look at Coach. Yeah, y'all see the cool stuff I did, but man, you don't know the hard times I've been going through to be able to get to where I'm at now. And I'm trying, like I'm not satisfied where I'm at now. There's still so much more I know I could be doing. But like I'm pausing stuff I want to do to help make sure y'all get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? I say coach gonna be fine regardless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you say the same for yourself. And
Exactly.
that's the thing I want them to truly see. Don't let basketball use you. You use the game to get where you want to go. And
Hey, I like that. Use
yeah,
basketball. Use that shit up. It's a game. And if you are fortunate enough to play the game at the highest level, great. But if not, if you could use this game that you used to do as a kid and have fun with your friends, if you could use that to get free college, to leave your hometown, to go visit around the country, meet new people, hell yeah, use that game.
yeah, man. Because that's my biggest thing, man. Because I didn't see so many guys back home that I grew up with, and you probably seen it too. They let the game use them, man. Fortunately, they not where they want to be as far as athletically probably, and that hurts. As a former athlete, you used to being the man, everybody kissing your ass and all that, and then you go from that to, oh man, I'm just Eric.
Yeah.
That's a humbling experience,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to say I blame the coaches and the people around, but at the same time, looking at where these kids are that I have, some of these coaches, not all of them, but some coaches don't set these kids up for the next level. They
I
just push
want
basketball, and it's like, no, these kids are so much more than just basketball.
mm-hmm. I
And so,
100% agree with you. I had my little cousin on here a couple months ago, and he's playing. He played 3 or 4 years college ball, but now he's in Canada playing 3 or 4 more years, I believe. I guess the regulations are different from here in Canada. You could do 4 here, and then you could go there and do 3 or 4 more. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but the reason he's in the position that he's in is because he didn't have a coach to set him up. He didn't have a coach to help him put film together and to push it out to other people and market for him. And
yeah,
I don't feel like that's right, man. When you, especially the talent that comes from Vegas and more specifically North Las Vegas, I've seen a bunch of kids from Canyon Springs and Legacy and Cheyenne
ooh,
have so much game, but
don't go
nobody
no.
is helping them or showing them how to get to the next level because we don't know. We are only as fortunate as the ones guarding us above. And if our coaches that are telling us, "Hey man, I appreciate what you're doing. You're the star of this team." If they're not doing anything to help you, then shame on them. Because being a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid, you have no fucking idea what you're doing.
Yeah,
And I love how you harp and you preach on helping these kids get to the next level. Hey, don't stay with me. You're gonna be here for 2 years, then you're moving on. Think ahead. Think towards the
re-
future.
really, they here for 2 semesters. I told them National Signing Day in April. Everybody gonna have on. Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said that, but when we first started pre-camp, I said, man, signing day, that's my goal for y'all. I don't care where you go, whether it's D3, D2, NAIA, JUCO, top JUCO, I don't care. But you're gonna play somewhere, but you gotta do your part for me to do mine. So I
Mm-hmm.
think every day about these kids, a lot of my day is revolved around them kids. Making sure they good, trying to find them tournaments, get them games and everything like that. Alongside, my front office at RPA. But you know, like I said, I'm a mentor before I'm a coach. And, you know, that's what we harp at RPA College. And so if I can't mentor you off the court, how the hell I'm going to coach you on the court?
Exactly. You got to have that open mind.
You know, like I said, in the beginning, it was a little head button with some of the kids because I got kids from Michigan, so they used to coach a style a little different than how I coach. You know, I got kids coming from Lufkin, I got kids coming from Lubbock. You know what I'm saying? And I got local kids from right here in the DFW. So you know, then of course I got my Vegas kids, so you know they're used to my style of coaching. But the rest of them, like, oh yeah, man, coach tripping. Take a scale back, you know, and look at, you know, my approach with the kids. So now, you know, we pretty much run on all full cylinders now, man. You know, first one's here. I'm beyond excited. You know, I'm ready to get over. Not ready to get over with, man. I'm ready to go in there and get a dub and come home. You know, but more importantly, I want these kids, whoever to get an offer from this school, that's what I want.
Yeah, man. I wanted to ask you how do you get kids from all around the country, or even in the future you may get international kids? I don't know if you do now
Oh,
or not, but
yeah,
how do you get all of them to believe in you and trust you, and you have all these different personalities like you were saying? How do you get them to believe in you and your system?
I mean, honestly, you know, I just be honest. I'm not going to guarantee you going to Division One program. I'm not going to guarantee you going pro. I can't guarantee you none of that. But what I can guarantee you is we'll play. I'm not going to restrict your minutes. Everybody will get film. I can guarantee I will put you in front of a college coach at all three levels. It's up to you to prove you deserve to be on that roster. It's up to you to keep your grades up. It's up to you to stay out of trouble off the court and on the court. It's up to you to keep a level head. If you do those things, I promise you, I can guarantee I will put my best foot forward to make sure the right coaches show interest in, and that a scholarship. Now, that alone, I don't care if it's a Power 5 school. I don't care if it's a Division 2. College basketball is college basketball. I don't care what nobody else says. Don't listen to the outside world. I got you. RPA got you. If you do those things, you're going to be fine. You could go anywhere and play.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, don't downplay. Oh, coach, it's a D2 though. So? It's the NAIA. So? Oh, it's a low HBCU. And?
As long as you're trending in the right direction, that's all that matters.
I'm like, you got something probably one up more than your friends that's back home chilling playing 2K21.
Mm-hmm. Or playing at the park.
I'm like, that's where you don't want to be.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, you're playing in stadiums. They're not. You know, so like that's what I tell the parents. You know, I tell the kids and the parents. You know, look, I know the state that the country's in right now, but I can guarantee you this: your child will be safe with me at all times. I will not treat them no different from any other kid on this team. I'll treat them just like they're my own. You know, he mess up, I'm gonna be on him. He does good, I'm gonna praise him. That's simple, you know, and I can assure you, your child will come back different in a good way after he's done come playing for me, and that's pretty much, you know, what I tell parents and the players, and yeah, they believe in me and they come.
That's cool, man, because parents got to trust you. They're
Yeah,
they're putting their kids' life in your hands, essentially. And
yeah,
if the parents could trust you, that's the hard part. Because I know when you got
really,
kids, with my kids, shit, I'm not
yeah,
just letting my kid go to anybody. You gotta prove to me that you're the right person for my kid to be around. You're the right influence. And if the parents could trust you, I think getting the kids to trust you is way easier.
yeah. You know, it's really, you know, one because you know, dad like, yo, man, my son about to go. Ooh, it's mom. You know, you get
Yeah,
mom on
this is my baby. Don't hurt my baby.
you get mom on board, man. It's smooth sailing, you know. But like I said, man, of course, you know, the kids want to play, all that. I get that. But what are you trying to do when the game is over?
Hmm.
Like, I'm like, basketball, like that's like the last thing I like to talk about with you. So what you trying to do as far as your major? You know, do you have business ventures you want to go into? You want to be a doctor? What do you want to do? You know, like I've started recruiting the 2021 class, you know, graduating teams for this year. I already got like 3 kids, so they want to be computer engineers. I'm like, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. But did you look into schools that have that major as well as their basketball program? Yeah. One kid was like, Coach, I want to go to UCLA. Okay, what's your GPA? It's like a 3.5. Do you know the standard GPA requirements to get admitted? Nah, it's a 3.8.
Yeah, I was gonna say UCLA don't play that
It's
shit, man.
it's like a 3.8 or 4.0. And I'm like, they really only take in-state kids. So you got to be one smart kid to get admitted, and you're from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm not knocking it, but I said, have you looked into HBCUs? Have you looked into the low D1s or power twos or NAIA schools? And he's like, nah, coach. I said, you should. I said, college ball is college ball. I got friends all over. You know, so I'm like, look into that. You'll be fine. He's like, oh, coach, I didn't even think about that. I know.
And you definitely don't want to put all your eggs in one basket and not have a backup plan.
Because you come down here and thinking you're going to go to UCLA. Sign they come. They not calling me.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it won't happen, but I'm just saying. Unless you're a Power 5 recruit. I'm not saying it can't happen, but come on.
Yeah, you're gonna have to bring it.
Gotta have a plan B or where you want to attend school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like that's my biggest thing with recruitment. That I feel a lot of coaches that I've seen in the past or recruiters, they like, oh, he gonna start off the rib, he gonna go Division 1, he gonna go pro. Nah. Now I do know pro connections, but that won't even cross my mind until you can truly, truly, truly prove to me, oh yeah, let's go pro.
Yeah, because your word is everything. And if you bring a player that's not serious or focused to a pro scout or a big D1 recruiter, that's your word that, you know what I'm saying, takes a hit.
You know, like I can't take a kid to Jet at Arizona and he playing like he need to be better Division 3. I can't do that. You're gonna be like, boy, what you doing to me?
Mm-hmm.
So like that's my thing, and that I can't. I respect my colleagues too much, you know, to damage my good name and, you know, set the kid up for failure. You know, I always want to put the kids in a good position to where they're able to excel in all cylinders at all times. And, you know, like that's where I truly feel, you know, I can help the kids all the way all around, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much how I feel as far as like recruiting. But like I said, it's my first year truly recruiting. I said, man, I was coaching high school ball. It's easy. Coaching AAU, hey man, you transferring next year? Come on over.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what you doing? You know, you at Adidas? Oh, come on play with me at Nike. That's easy. That's an easy selling point. But now I'm in a post grad prep. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Of course, money's involved now. We coming from out of state. You know, it's a lot different. So, you know, I'm still learning as I go. So it's trial and error, very much so. But like I said, I wouldn't trade this experience for nothing. I've been learning a lot these past. I signed in March. Yeah, I signed in March. So like March 21st or something like that. And then, like I said, the boys got down here August 8th. And yeah, we've been rocking and rolling ever since then. And I've been learning a lot about myself as a coach since they've been here. And I feel I'm getting better as a coach. Because, yeah, like I said, I train a lot of overseas pros. And a lot of them here chilling, of course, waiting for that phone call. But, you know, I started letting my boys go playing like constructive open runs with them. So pretty much like the Rico Hines open runs in LA, at UCLA, structured. So I had guys like my boy Courtney Austin. He helped me run it. He's free agent right now. Him and Sai from Vegas, they went at it the other night. It was good competition. Courtney won. You know, Courtney team won, but Sai showed me a lot that night. I was very proud of him. Michael Martin stepped up a lot. Quan Will stepped up a lot. Josiah Whiteside stepped up. So they learned a lot that night. And yeah, as the season progresses, still let them, do that in between. And they always asking my pro guys questions. My guys, they teach them. They tell them like, hey man, coach say you do this, do it. Because I'm like, he ain't gonna put you in a position to fail.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like, man, coach, we gotta come back. I'm like, I know, man, calm down, player. I said, I
It
can't give
takes
you.
time.
I said, man, when y'all first got down here, man, y'all wasn't ready to play them.
Yeah.
I said, man, y'all had to get y'all body right, man. Y'all playing dudes that get paid for a living to play basketball. That's different from just playing a dude that's a college kid that's broke like you.
Yeah.
So I'm like, the
And
game.
one thing that I noticed, man, is that a lot of these high school kids playing basketball are scrawny. Like you were saying, they put on so much weight since they've been there already. Man, that
Yeah,
makes a big difference trying to drive to the hole, and you got them big dudes in the middle smacking at the ball and hitting you on the arms and stuff like that. When you're a little scrawny guy, you ain't gonna be able to hold the ball and finish.
yeah,
Versus if you put a little bit of muscle on, you're gonna be able to take the contact, get the and one.
yeah, and that's my biggest thing with the kids, man. I'll just like, if you don't take care of your body gonna break.
Yeah, body's gonna fail you for sure.
You're gonna have a short-lived basketball career. And that's what I don't want to see with y'all. Now I'm not saying play till you're 45, but hell, you can play as long as you can, do it.
Yeah, you want to take care of your body as if you were going to play until you're 45.
I tell them, man, ice, ice, ice. That's your best friend. So like that's my biggest gripe, with this generation, get ice. And I didn't figure that out till after I really stopped playing. Like, man, ice is your friend, Even after I work out, I still got ice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, maybe not until I was about 24 that I realized how important recovery was and taking care of your body and stretching and icing. And at 18, 19, you may not have to do it because your body can recover so fast, but your body doesn't do that once you get a little bit older, 25, 26, 27. As you get older, that recovery, that ice, all the stretching that you should have been doing, that shit, it catches up on you.
Yeah, man, and a few of my kids having growing pains, so a lot of them they low key still growing, so they dealing with that. I'm like, man, we got the ice, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, so that's pretty much what I've been dealing with them with my RPA kids so far. So like I said, man, we got an exciting season coming up, even through the pandemic. So we go to East Texas. We're playing East Texas Baptist University on Monday at 7 o'clock, and then we playing Lake Houston College in Houston on Thursday. So we go to Houston again for Thanksgiving weekend. We're playing in the post grad prep tournament. It's gonna be live stream, so every coach in the country gonna be able to watch it. And
Oh, I'm definitely gonna check that one out. Make sure to send me a link, man, and maybe we can get another pod in or something, and then I could drop it there too, so everybody can watch.
yeah, man, we definitely get that in, and then we were scheduled to go to Vegas for the Tark Classic, but it got postponed due to the governor. So it'll be in 2021. So we're depending on where it falls, we're probably just gonna play out our spring season and then make the Tark Classic our final big bang. I'm from Vegas, man. So I'm trying to come in there and win the whole thing.
Oh man, you got to all that shit talking rights that you could get. Be like, yeah, man, I came back from Vegas and I took it.
Yeah, man, and then the kids from Vegas, man, they're like, even all the kids, like, man, we trying to come in there and win every tournament. That's the goal, man. I want a trophy.
Yeah, I like shiny stuff.
Yeah, so I'm about to we get in the office and all that. I want to be able to hang them trophies up in the office. So that's the goal. I don't do that runner up. I want first place.
Mm-hmm. It's first place or you lost.
Exactly. So you can keep that runner up. I don't want it.
Yeah.
So
So
what I'm saying?
let's shift gears, man. You were telling me about business venture that you're pursuing with Nike, yeah, and
Yeah,
the Olympic team, I believe you're saying.
Mm-mm.
No,
Nah,
no. What were you
nah.
saying? You shot me a text. I forgot what you said.
Yeah, I started of course I'm a skills trainer too, so I have my training brand now called BDL Ball Don't Lie.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Basically it's just like dribble too much, handle life and everything like that, but it's my own. So about 2022, I'm probably gonna break ground on my first facility down here in Dallas or in the DFW area, more so towards Plano. That's what I'm looking at. But yeah, I plan on having my own facility with three. I want, the goal is three. Dallas, Houston, and Vegas.
Okay.
Basically, it'll be like the Mamba Academy, Drive Nation Sports, Phase One, Vegas. I want a sports performance facility, but within that, the kids are going to get so much more than just sports.
You're getting life lessons.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not knocking nobody, but just seeing, how these kids come to me and like kids that come to me towards recruiting as far as like in my DM, they don't know how to talk to coaches and they don't know how to talk to the media. Like if kids come on the podcast right now, like, come on, man. You can't do that. You don't know who watching the pod, so of course I got a few little connections with Nike. So, I'm choosing to, have my brand affiliated with Nike. So that's an easy phone call for me. But yeah, we
So
starting
is
off.
Nike is gonna supply the potential uh sports academy that you got coming?
Yeah, that's the plan. I got some work I have to do on my end before they just start dumping millions of dollars in my pocket.
Yeah, you got to prove to them that you got a good business plan. You know where you're going, and you're gonna help people succeed. Give me 1 second. Yeah. So my bad. As you were saying about the business venture that you're going with.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm not looking to break ground until like 2022, maybe 23, just due to the climate we in right now. We finally got a new president in office, so I'm gonna see what his agenda is going to be moving forward. Because, like I said, I could break ground now, but I ain't gonna make no money. Like,
Mm.
so I don't want to put myself in a position to be in the hole. So what I'm gonna do now is just push my BDL merch, camps, skills training videos. So that's a push right now. So I'm looking to do my first camp in March. My season's over around like the first or second week of March. So about like that third, fourth week, boom, first BDL point guard U camp, point guard university camp will be here. And so looking to do it twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall. Dallas, Houston, Vegas, them the main three focuses right now. And then after that, we go to New Orleans. Then we're gonna go to Atlanta. Then we're gonna go to Charlotte. But the main three markets right now is Dallas and Vegas. So
Dallas and Houston because you're in Texas and you know people in those cities that could get
yeah,
things going, and then
yeah.
Vegas obviously because it's back home.
But like I said, man, I got my brothers, man. That's rocking with me with BDL. So Jamal Peterson, my boy,
That's my
Terrell.
dog, man. I know Jamal since middle school.
Yeah, I got Terrell. And then my brother Eddie McKenzie, and my boy Brent. So I got a good group of guys that's up under me. Well, not only say up under me, man, they rocking with me. So like, yeah, I came up with the concept, but I can't do this shit by myself. So and they believe in me just like I believe in them. I don't want to even seem like it's just all me. 'Cause I can't do it by myself. You know, One more heads, helping for the same cause, it helps everybody as a whole. So as I said, the first camp will be out here. Come in, cool. I have some media passes for you and Vari. So just let me know. But yeah, man, 2021 is gonna be very, very eventful. With the NBA starting back up next month. Yeah, I'm predicting a lockout because a lot of players don't want to play right away. So if they do, yeah, Dallas about to be very interesting as far as some private runs, So, but I'll keep you updated on that. So, yeah, that's pretty much be it on in a nutshell right now.
Well, that's exciting, man. And hell yeah, Vari and I would. I mean, I can't speak for him, but I would love to go, and I'm sure Vari will love to ride with me too. So definitely keep us updated with that because talk smack with Mac. I'm trying to take this thing different places too, and if I can get out there to Houston or Dallas, that'd be dope.
Yeah, man. Like I said, the first camp will be around March out here. I'll probably do one in Dallas in March, and then probably like the end of March or early April do one in Houston. And then go from there, man. Honestly, that's the plan right now.
Well, that's dope, man. Well, I appreciate you getting back on the episode, man. And there's definitely going to be plenty more of these to come. I would love to talk to some of the players on your team eventually. And
Mhm.
when you come to Vegas, man, I got a set up here. You can come. We could chill and then get a podcast episode here in the studio. So I look
I
forward to
seen,
talking with you some more, man.
yeah, man. I seen him, and you had my boy Miles Low on there.
Yeah, man. Miles is a cool cat. We sat down and had a good conversation.
You know what's funny? He the reason why I named it BDL. He gave me the idea.
Oh, y'all cool like that.
Yeah, that's my brother, man. Me and Miles go way back. The Bob Bailey summer intern days at Power 88. That's my guy.
Okay, okay. Yeah, he was talking about that on the pod. That's dope.
Yeah,
Vegas is a
man.
small world, man. Everybody knows each other. And it seems like everybody that knows each other in the North, we're all trying to prosper and do big things.
Yeah, man. That's my guy, man. But nah, most definitely, man. I'm gonna keep you updated with everything, though, bro.
All right, sounds good, man. And I'll holler at you again.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.